Namaste programs and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator Balkans Bush Trip Leg 11. I have anecdotal reports that this leg hasn't been registering, so we'll find out, although that may have been before the patch. I don't think it's a leg thing, I just think sometimes the game has issues on certain things. So anyway, I'm going to take off. We're going to go to 169, dudes, for 3 minutes 33. Now I still have an incredibly sore right wrist, don't know what's happened to it, complete injury. So I'm using the mouse with my left hand, and while I'm not ambidextrous, I'm not too bad with the left hand, but yeah, could cause some issues. Meanwhile, I may have trouble with my right hand, we shall find out on the controller. So far, so good. So, we're heading to Moratica. As you leave Corfu International Airport, head south. You'll quickly pass over the small islet of Ponticonisi, lovingly referred to as Mouse Island. Did we do that? Is that it there? There it is. On your way back to the island's rocky shoreline. From there, follow the coast to a seaside town built around the mouth of the river Mesongi. Meanwhile, there's someone ahead of me. If they're on a Cessna, no, they're coming in. Hello. Hello, don't mind me. Just doing a bush trip. Hope you're well. Marvelous. So, what are we? About 1:31. We've got another 2 minutes to go. Mouth of the river, it said. Mouth of the river, it said. It'd be fun, it said. It was, it said. Beautiful little seaside towns there. Oh, isn't it cute? Alright, we've probably done enough climbing. Let's get down to our 13% trim, which seems to be about right. I'm not really sure. This plane seems a little bit, well, I guess it's what's known as stable, in that if I pull up, it will stay up, and I have to actually push it back down to point back down, so... Or is that unstable? I forget now. One of them. I think it's the opposite, actually. So this should be a stable plane, but yeah, that means if I pull to the left and then let go of the control panel, the aerodynamics mean it will pull back to the right and straighten up again by itself. I don't remember. Certainly the 152 was like that, and I assume the 172 is as well. They're basically the same design, just slightly different sizes. Look at this resort here. My goodness. Pools, on dogs on blokes. Lovely. A little sort of thing going on the water there. I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it's cool. I'll allow it. Alright, we're nearly at time, but we're going to be a bit slow because we're taking off. So, give it a bit more. Where were we meant to hit? The mouth of the river Mesongi, on a seaside town built around the mouth of the river. Well, I see a river, but this must be Mesongi. Don't know how you say it. Gonna stop trying to say it. And when we're above the mouth of this river, we'll turn. Regardless of, well, we're early. Purple wants me to turn now. Well, let's do it. You are the Lord and Saviour, O purple line. All hail the purple line. All hail, it leads us to the promised land. Alright, we reset our clock with our left hand, even though we're not left-handed, and now we're headed to Kavos. The coast bends southeast beyond Misongji, and so will you as you track with it. Follow the heading and you will quickly pass Lefkimi, a town in the countryside with tendrils spreading in all directions. Continue to the southernmost point of the island where you will find the popular seaside village and large sandy beaches of Kavos. Okay. We're looking for a very spready town and a very sandy beach town. Oh, she's a sandy beach. Look at this. Isn't it amazing? Look at this island. Is this the spready? Is this the spready? Lefkimi? A town in the countryside? I mean, it's an island. It's not exactly bloody inland, is it? Anyway, I'm guessing this is all Lefkimi. High quality of life in this part of the world. Alright, we're going to have to stick to looking around like this for the time being. I'm giving my right arm a rest. Look at that. Beautiful. So we're about nearly halfway to the next turn. It was 1:22 for 4 minutes 56. I don't know that I mentioned that. And so we're heading to a seaside town, village, with large sandy beaches. I guess that's what's ahead. Directly in front of us. So, are you Kavos, the sandy beach? Oh, it's probably where that large hotel-looking thing on the water edge is. Just remembered I should have checked for fuel. I should refuel whenever I land. Obviously, I redid leg 10 in my own time, having failed it for the video for running out of fuel. But such is life. One can't always be perfect. If at all, if ever. Look at this bloody tiny buildings everywhere and then bloody Trump Tower over here. Probably is a Trump Tower, you know? Wow, look at this. At the edge of this island in the middle of a nowhere sea, it's just fantastic. God, it must be beautiful to visit there. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, we're turning to 69 dudes. for 229. Straight into the sun. Okay. The morning sun. Okay, reset our clock. And we're heading to Saivota. Adjust and turn east across the Straits of Corfu. As you return to the mainland, you'll pass over a collection of small grassy islets near the coastal village of Saivota. Well, I see the small grassy islets. I suppose that's them there. And then we'll run into a village. Hello, islets. And my understanding is you are small and grassy. Well, sucks to be you then. Right, what are we? Another 40 seconds or so at once. I think maybe we're going a bit fast for that. This is surely the coastal village of Saivota. Or Sivota. Yep. So we're about 30 seconds early. Let's turn now though, because the purple line says so. To 119 for 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Oh, lost concentration there. 119 for 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Resetting the clock. And we're heading to Perdica. Plane drops out of the sky because I clicked on something else. The road runs southeast from Saivota, hugging the rocky coastline and eventually leading to another small town in the hills, Perdica. Perdica. Hello, Saivota. That might be it there, in those hills. Looks like a small town, does it not? I ask you? Trying to get my trimming right, but it's just not doing anything useful. Seems to want it well down, but then it plummets, but then it rises up too fast, and then it plummets without changing anything, so I'm just not getting it right. I think this must be the small town of Perdica, and all my messing about means we're a bit low. We're going to plow into this mountain, so let's try not to do that. Alright, now we're turning to 140 for 2 minutes and 4 seconds. And we're heading to Argia. Head further into the hills following the road. It will bring you to another small village, Argia, situated on the southern hillside of a grassy peak. I wonder if I need to make sure I'm higher than these mountains up here. I don't think so. I think this hillside is what's in front of me, and the little village would be just in that shadow there right now. Which is kind of like a bottomless void, the way it looks on my screen at the moment. I'm not sure how you're seeing it, but definitely looks a bit weird. We'll keep climbing a bit though. The next turn is to the left, and it should be pretty soon, well, another minute or so. But we might still be on top of this mountain. Look at this little building in them halfway up. Actually, the village must be over the hill then. Unless are you calling this a village? I mean, that's not a village, that's just some random farmhouses and stuff. And some crazy research thing on the hill here. Okay, are we going to make it up over this hill? The jury is out. I think we might just... Oh, we're dropping, we're dropping. Come on, plane. Well, it's about time to turn, actually. I'm going to do it. Otherwise we crash. So we want 109 now. Oh, we're going to have to go around the mountain. I'll be going around the mountain because I'm scum. Okay, was this village over here? No, I don't know where that village was. There was no village. So, 109 for 2 minute 14. Taking a risk of moving the mouse off the screen. Back to 109. Going a bit fast. So, Argia Kiriaki. Continue along the road heading southeast. I guess this is the road below me. Past the bayside town of Parga. Well, that's Parga there then. Soon you arrive at Argia Kiriaki, a village in the hills surrounded by lush forest. Marvellous. Aren't we all just excited about that? He said, sounding very sarcastic, but not actually meaning it sarcastically. Actually excited by that. Hashtag. So that must be Parga below us, and then over on the left here, next to that hill, is Argia Kiriaki. Kiriaki is Teriyaki's wife. Alright, that should have gotten rid of 90% of the people watching this video. A joke that bad. Welcome for staying. Thanks for staying, those of you who are still here. I won't stop the bad jokes. There may not be any more, I don't know. This isn't scripted. Alright, we're now 142 for 214. There we go. We'll reset the clock. And we're heading to Pariala. Moving away from Ajiakiriaki, break off from the road and head down the grassy cliffs on the shoreline. You will fly past Amudia, a small fishing village alongside the mouth of the river Acheron. As you close in on the beachfront area known as Paralia Lutsas. Paralia. So the heading said Pariala, and now it's saying Paralia Lutsas, the houses and resorts stretching the length of the coast. We've got typos on typos. So my apologies to the people of either Pariala or Paralia. However it's pronounced, I don't know. It's written differently in each section. And this segment is 340, in case I forgot to say that. I don't remember if I did. More long canals and rivers and farmland on farmland. So much farmland. Like I'm going to have to keep the height up a bit. There are some more mountains that I am going over. Well, I think over there that's probably the small fishing village that was mentioned, perhaps. Near the mouth of the river, it said. I actually don't see a mouth. There's a mouth of a river there. Maybe it's over this hill. Maybe, I have no idea. So, another minute or so. Oh, so this is just the beachfront area, I guess? Is that what they're saying? Houses and resorts stretching the length of the coast. The Paralia Lutsas. All these roads up over the hills, they're cool. Alright, we're now doing 131 for 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Reset our clock. And we're heading to Zalongo. Farther southeast, look for another village on the coast near Thessi. Alright, don't know what Zalongo means, but hey, it probably means something to someone. Come on, let's get over this hill. Let's not sink just now, plane. Plane? Why are we descending, plane? Okay, good plane. There's a good plane. Thank you, plane, for letting me know about the 500 feet. I'm not seeing many resorts and towns on the coast, but anyway. I'll take their word for it. Could just be my graphical settings. This cute little village nestled in amongst the hills and the trees. Ooh, you're a hidden little village, but I can see you from my perch up in the sky. You are not hidden from me. I spit on you. I don't know what came over me there. So, I wonder which town is near Thirty. On the coast, but this coast, that coast. As always, the instructions seem to be quite far away from where the actual compass headings take me. Alright, we should be close to turning soon. Cute little football field in the middle of effing nowhere. Bunch of canals along the edge of the water there, that's fantastic. Let's see, 162 for 229. 229. 162. Reset the clock. Alright, Mitikas. Make your way along the coast as it curves slightly southeast and leads you to a flat outcropping on the other side of a small bay near the town of Mitikas. Bonza. What a peaceful view. Is side of a small bay. Well, I guess this is a small bay that we're nearly at. Where's the town of Mitikas? Is that it below us there? That's more like a village. Is there town stuff going on over there? Maybe that's a town just straight ahead? Oh, with the mystery of it all. Huge long building down there. I wonder what that is. Is that maybe it's a train station or something? It doesn't look like there's a railway line. So this must be Medicus here. That big blob of township there. Judging by the timings. We should be turning fairly soon, if not immediately. There we go, 144 for 232. Our last segment, reset our clock. So from Mitikas, find the road that runs south. It will bring past the town of Preveza and across the waters that lead to the Ambracian Gulf. On the other side of the strait is the town of Aktion and the national airport where you can land. Okay. I am not seeing where this is at all. Unless, oh, that's it over there. That's it over there. Alright, again. This time it's shown the picture north-south, not the way that I'm seeing it as I come in. Which is... so, it's not always the case. There isn't a rule for these pictures. They just randomly put the picture in a certain direction. That messes with my OCD. Alright, well I feel like we can slow down a bit, lose a bit of height, lose a bit of speed. The serenity, as always. Action! National Airport! I wanna live it! Come on, let's slow down. Let's get some flaps down. Beautiful. More flaps. Even more flaps. Coming in a bit slow, I think. We'll land on the left one way. It looks more suited for smaller planes. Go to the cockpit view. Try and line up ourselves properly. Overshot that a bit. Right, lose a bit of power. We're coming in a little bit fast. Okay, now we're dropping about right-ish. Over the cars. We should be good now. Get rid of all power. Start our flaring. Beautiful. Absolutely almost beautiful, kind of okay. Slam on the brakes and let's see if it registers or whether I have an issue too. Come on, big bucks, no whammies. It registered. Okay, leg 11, Balkans Bush Trip, Microsoft Flight Simulator in the books. Didn't run out of fuel. Ah, that's why I don't refuel when I land, because the leg completes. I have to remember to refuel when it starts. Yes, okay. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll catch you for the next one. Bye-bye.